This is our Tuesday Get to Know You. We're so glad you're with us. Again, Eric's with us this week. We got one more week with him. And then behind the camera is Range Joseph and Xavier Krishna with us. You didn't even like it.
Why did you middle name me?
Well, because you know what, it just hit me when we did your Get to Know You. We have yet to talk about what your mama named you. I think it needs to be said. Your middle, I just did.
You missed your opportunity.
Well,
this ain't Get to Know Xavier. So
Xavier,
this is Get to Know Xavier after the fact.
Yeah. So glad you're with us. Don't forget our podcast comes out tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then YouTube at 4. This week we'll be talking about special needs and what that looks like walking through that. Me and Xavier, not me and Xavier, me and Eric both have special needs daughters. So please check in on that. But today is Get to Know You. What do you have for us, Ranger Joe?
All right. So today's Get to Know You is going to be excluding Christmas. So you can't pick Christmas.
That's what excluding actually means. Just so we're clear.
Thank you for clarifying the obvious.
Just in case y'all were wondering.
Okay.
What is your favorite holiday?
This one's easy for me.
Me too.
Excluding Christmas. So you can't pick Christmas.
Got it.
I'll be honest. I mentioned this is that after all these years, and I know as the good Christian pastor that I am, and I love Jesus, and I'm so thankful for his death and resurrection. It is not Easter.
I don't think any of us are going to pick Easter.
And because, and I'll be honest with you, and all you church people,
I
love you all so much. I love you.
They're going to judge you.
I love you, but it is exhausting preparing for Easter. It's exhausting preparing for Christmas. And it seems like sometimes I've been put an expectation of the great things. And it should be. It should be a great celebration, but it's exhausting. I'll have to say my favorite is Halloween. I love the change, especially I loved it here in Texas when I lived here. I really love it in Colorado because we start having the changes of the seasons. They actually have the maps in the days. On this day, you're going to see your leaves turn yellow. On this day, and so it's all mapped out.
Have seasons.
We actually have seasons. Yeah, it's crazy.
We just go from green to brown to off.
Yeah,
we go from off to hot. 2 weeks of cold and hot.
Yeah. But I love it. Part of this because Noah's birthday is in October, and for him it's very special. But I love the dressing up, and I love I love all the fun things that happen. Not the paganism and all that kind of crazy junk that a lot of people have made it, but I love having fun.
But you like scary movies too.
I like scary movies. Yeah, yeah. I'm all about the scary movies. And heck, even when I was a police officer, I loved finding scary people in the dark.
Hey,
I mean, I'm all about it. So anything scary, you send it my way. I'm not scared.
I
like
jump out on me, and I have a gun on me.
I'm okay about the ghosts. All that kind of stuff. Clowns with balloons and all that scary. Bring them away. I like it. It's fun. I just like it for fun.
What you got, X?
Yeah, I would say Halloween as well. Or for our church people, Reformation Day. I accidentally said Halloween. Reformation Day. I enjoy Reformation Day. All of my kids for Reformation Day, they dress up as Martin Luther, the reformer. They don't do any Power Rangers or ninjas.
I wish y'all could see his face.
Definitely not monsters.
Yeah.
They don't do any of that. We all dress up for as Martin Luther, the reformer.
Yeah. Going around nailing stuff on people's doors.
Absolutely.
Do y'all like that song, Reformer, also? Reformer.
We do it. We do it all, you know. Yeah. But, yeah, I love, because our family, we started a tradition. I mean, everybody really does it. But for us, all of the kids, they get a pumpkin, and we carve it, and we have a good time. We watch Hocus Pocus. That's the only
just as Martin Luther did.
Martin Luther did the same thing.
Absolutely.
He was with the Sanderson sisters, back in the 1600s. But we do all of that. We, have the candy corn, and we make it a big deal, a big thing. Just because Lauren and I, whenever we lived in Missouri, we experienced the same thing, like the changing of. We actually experienced 4 seasons up there.
Yeah.
And the fall was just beautiful, and we fell in love with it. So we just tried to, what?
He goes, "There's 4."
If y'all can see Range goes.
You
Well,
can't name them.
Fun fact with Range, he didn't know.
We'll go
it
there.
was-
We'll go there.
But anyways, I love everything Reformation Day, so Halloween. But yeah, that's mine.
What you got, Ranger Joe?
He's gonna, wait, hold on. Ranger's going to come up with something we've never heard before. It's going to be some hillbilly backwoods
Squirrel Squirrel inaugural day or something like this.
No, so it's gonna be it actually will be comical, but it's truthful. As much as I love, summer and things like that, I would say excluding Christmas, my favorite holiday is actually Thanksgiving.
because that's the only day you can eat
That's
turkey.
the only time that I can eat turkey. So no, I think really, I guess because of what it has become for our families now, between the multiple Disney trips that we've taken, over Thanksgiving or going to take, the time that we spend together, whether it's, a trip to Colorado to see you guys or, things like that. It has actually, and I didn't realize it, but it has become, because of those things, become my favorite holiday.
Cool. So mine would be Halloween as well. But I don't like scary movies. I don't like anything about being scared. I do watch Hocus Pocus.
You know what happens if you watch a scary movie?
Oh,
What happens if you're sitting? Let's give you an instance. What if you're watching a movie with Michelle and you see something really scary? What happens?
there might be a chance I go to the bathroom myself. I'll own it. I don't control my bowels well.
And there's a lot of times after watching a scary movie or something, and I get up in the middle of the night to go get a glass of water, and shadows scare me, and then I become irrational.
I do too.
I start talking like, all right, I'm going to go get some water. Coming around the corner.
Hey, who's that? Huh?
And your steps become a little bit louder.
I started doing
You're
stupid
letting-
stuff like clapping. Like that does anything to help anybody.
Spirit
And waiting to
claps.
see if you hear a sound on the other end of the
Yeah,
clap.
like they're gonna clap back.
I hope one day it does. That'd be so
If I
awesome.
heard a clap back, Lord Jesus, I'm coming home.
There's going to be an X-shaped hole in a door, a window, or something if somebody claps back.
But the reason I like Halloween, because I do watch Hocus Pocus. I watch Halloween Town. I think that's, and I watch Nightmare. So I watch Nightmare Before Christmas, and Halloween and Christmas because it's both.
Yeah, I agree.
But my reason is because I love community, and we do Halloween that way. So usually, we all get together. Of course, not Eric anymore because they're in Colorado, but we get together, have dinner, and our neighborhood that we live in is really, really good for Halloween. Like people go all out, they decorate, probably better than Christmas. Yeah. And so we all walk together. Halloween, trick-or-treating, whole thing.
And actually, I love that because when y'all send out pictures, all of y'all send out pictures. It is so cool to see all y'all, number one, everybody together.
Yeah.
But you can see it in the pictures. Just the whole neighborhood everybody is
it's
just
crazy.
really coming together. And I agree with you. I think that's really what it's about. It's about kind of what Range said, about all that coming together.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you can have community together, it's great.
And I thoroughly enjoy it. And for me, I feel like Halloween is the start of the holiday season. Like we're getting into Thanksgiving, we're getting into Christmas. So I just enjoy all of that. So yeah, definitely. So that is our get to know you this week. That we like Halloween and Range likes Thanksgiving because it's the only time in his life he can have turkey.
And it's the only time we invite them to Colorado.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize that there were 4 seasons.
Yeah.
We'll
else?
talk about that later.
So please catch it up with us tomorrow as we talk about special needs. Podcast. I said postcast. Podcast at 2 p.m. and YouTube at 4. We'll love to see you tomorrow. See you later, guys.